Hello there, and welcome to today's episode of the Speech and Language Kids podcast. I am Carrie Clark, speech language pathologist, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some fun announcements about a virtual summer camp that we're doing this summer and our upcoming Teams program that we're introducing. So I am super excited to be here. I have been sick for the last week with pneumonia, so I am hoping that my voice is going to hold out today. It's much better than it was last week, but we're going to keep this as a short one. I'm going to tell you guys all about the fun stuff we have coming up this summer and for next school year to get everybody kind of on the right page. And we're going to talk a little bit too about how you can use this summer to either help your child catch up or to get yourself organized for next school year. So welcome to Madeline and Aza. Hey guys, I am live inside the hub. So you guys can go over to the chat and say hi. Let me know where you're logging in from. And if you are listening to this as a recording after the fact, and you would like to participate in our live recordings of the podcast, or even just participate in the discussion board and pop in and ask questions and get support, you can head over to hub.speechandlanguagekids.com. Our discussion board and our podcast recordings are all part of the free plan, so you can access that for free. Hey, Madeline. All right, so let's talk about summer. Summer is upon us. It is the middle of May as I'm recording this. It'll come out towards the end of May. And we are doing some fun stuff this summer inside the hub to help you get caught up and get organized and kind of feel like you have some things put together, but we're going to do it in a really fun way because summer should be fun. And I actually just realized as I was turning the recording on that I am wearing my camp shirt for the summer camp that my boys go to. So I didn't even realize I did that, but that was great. So we're going to use a camp theme this summer to help you feel empowered to either help your child, if you're a parent or a caregiver of a child with communication challenges, or to get your professional life organized and streamlined and systematized for next school year. So here are our two camps. They actually just opened. I was like a minute late hopping on this call because I got word from our tech team that they were ready to go. So we went ahead and launched those right before I hopped on the call. So you guys should be able to sign up now. And I'm going to tell you how. So if you are a member of the hub, meaning that you have a username and login and you're able to get in and access our hub resources, even just the freebies plan, we have a page for you inside the hub that is sign yourself up for camp. So you're just going to click on that and that's going to take you where you need to go. If you are not a member of the hub yet, you can go to speechandlanguagekids.com and you will see a banner at the top of the page that says summer camp, assuming that you are listening to this in May of 2025 or early June. And we are going to start our summer camp on June 2nd, the first Monday in June. And that first session is going to be for parents and caregivers of children with communication challenges. And the reason for that is because we are including one grade level of the core language program into this camp. So it is our language catch-up camp. This is the camp for you if you have a child who is struggling with language skills, reading skills, writing skills, and they are going to be going into kindergarten through 6th grade this coming school year. So that camp, your ticket is $75 for the ticket. It's going to give you access to one grade level of our core language program, our 16 lesson oral language curriculum. And that is a $99 value. So you're getting this at a discount. Plus you get to do all the camp activities. And we are going to walk you through doing that program at home over the summer to help your child catch up on those language skills. So what our program does is it breaks down all those language skills that they need to know and have to be successful in elementary school. And we're going to explicitly teach each one. And we're going to repeat it and we're going to give them extra practice to really master it. So the types of skills I'm talking about, every lesson is going to include following directions, asking and answering questions, retelling, and then some sort of providing information or telling. So it's either going to be that they're telling you information, that they're stating an opinion, or that they're telling a narrative, and we rotate through those. And then in addition to all of those skills that we hit every week, we also hit a syntax skill, meaning grammar, or a vocabulary skill, and we teach all of those as well. So each grade level is 16 lessons. Over the course of 16 weeks, you could teach one grade level, but we're doing this over the summer, so you're going to teach 2 lessons per week over the summer to help your child get caught up. And now when you sign up for your ticket, you're just signing up for the ticket, and then we will send you the grade level that you want for the core language program. You can do the previous year's grade level, or you can do next year's grade level. And it'll just depend on what your goal is for your child. So if they are really struggling and maybe didn't really hit their marks at the end of this school year, you'll probably want to go back and do last year's again so that we can reinforce those skills and get those really strong before next year. But if they're kind of just on the border, or you really think that pre-teaching is what they need, then you can pre-teach next year's skills and you can do the next grade level up. If you have a child who's entering kindergarten, that's what you'll be doing. We don't have a preschool version of this. So you'll pick the kindergarten level and you'll be pre-teaching those kindergarten skills. And here's the thing, guys. I know sometimes it's a big decision to decide which grade level you want to grab, but the curriculum is cyclical, meaning that skills are going to come up year after year. You will notice that the kindergarten, the first grade, the second grade curriculum, they all have a similar theme for the first couple lessons. They get progressively harder, but we're going to hit those same skills over and over again. So it's not like if you pick first grade, they're going to totally miss everything that was in kindergarten, because many of those skills are going to be reiterated in the first grade curriculum as well, with a little bit more sophistication and complexity. Okay? So don't get hung up on that decision. But that is our first camp. So that's going to run from the beginning of June through mid-July, and it's going to be all virtual. You don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to send you an email at the beginning of each week that's going to have your lessons for that week, of what lessons, your assignment of what lessons you're going to do with your child. Then it's going to have some fun camp activities where we will help you get engaged and use the materials and really get the most out of it. And you'll also have access to our private camp space where you can come in, ask questions, participate in our activities. We're going to have prizes and giveaways. It's going to be really, really fun. So I'm super excited about this. That's the first one, okay? So if you want to sign up for the parent camp or the caregiver camp, that is open right now. You can go to speechandlanguagekids.com and use the banner at the top. Or if you are already a member of the hub, there is a page inside the hub. And if you're having trouble, just message me or put a post on the discussion board and I'll show you where it is. But we'll be linking, we'll be sending out emails and all of that as well. Okay, that's camp 1. Camp 2 then is going to be for our speech language professionals. So this is our SLPs, our SLPAs, our SALTs, our SLTs. I don't remember what other alphabet soup there is, but a lot of different names that we call ourselves around the world. But this camp is going to be all about getting you ready for next school year. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you're in the middle of your school year, I'm sorry. I know that timing never really works out. But this one's going to be all about getting organized. So we're going to have some really, again, some fun camp activities that you can do and you can participate. And we're going to make it fun to get yourself organized for next school year. But we're also going to be showing you how to use our system, our SLK framework, where it's all laid out exactly how to do the therapy and how to make it fun and engaging and no prep and less stressful and help your clients make faster progress. We're going to be talking about data collection. We're going to be talking about goal writing. We're going to be talking about organizing your physical space as well as organizing your sessions. We've got all of that all included in the SLP camp. Registration for that camp is not open yet. So hang tight on that. We'll probably need a couple weeks just to get everything situated there, and then we'll start opening that. But that camp doesn't start until the beginning of July, because I know many of you are teaching summer school still. So you don't want to be doing all of that while you're also trying to manage summer school or ESY. So we're going to pop that one over to July, and we'll have more information coming about that soon. Okay, those of you who are in here with me live, what questions do you guys have about our virtual summer camps? And again, if you're just joining us, these are summer camps for the adults, not the kids. We're not sending our kids to camp this year. I mean, you might do that too, but this is not that. This is for you. The camp theme is really just to make it fun and to help you guys have a good time, give us an opportunity to award some points and some badges and do fun stuff like that. Okay. The other thing I want to mention before my voice completely gives out today is that we are also in the process of enrolling teams for our new Teams program. So this is a new program we're going to launch for 2025-2026 school year. And this is for organizations who have a team of SLPs who would like to have a way to support their SLPs, to have a streamlined, systemized approach to therapy, to improve therapy outcomes, and to also get some marketing, because we are going to be forming a directory of companies who are SLK certified, meaning that their SLPs have gone through our program. We'll have training that is specifically for our Teams program, and they will also get access to the SLP solution, that was our old name, the Speech and Language Kids Hub, and our core language program, which is that 16-week oral language intervention that the caregiver summer camp is based on, right? So it gives you access to all of that in addition to these trainings, consultation, and then the marketing tools where you get to actually be a part of the directory and get in front of our audience. So that being said, my goal this summer is to make it so that all of you are able to get your memberships paid for by your employers, because this is a tool that if we get everyone in a workplace on the same system, it's going to make everything so much easier, so much more streamlined, and so much more effective. So I don't have anything to give you, like a link or anything for this yet, because we are still putting all of this together. But just know that we are starting to open that program. We are going to be taking enrollments very, very soon. So if you have an organization that you work for or work with that you would like to know more information, you can email me at carrie@speechandlanguagekids.com. That's CARRIE at speechandlanguagekids.com, and just let us know you're interested in the Teams program, and we'll send you over that material as soon as we have that put together. But we're just kind of building custom plans for the organizations based on what their needs are. So whether you have a private practice with just a few SLPs, or you work for a contracting or staffing company and you'd like to have them pay for it, let us know, and we'll work with you to figure out who we need to talk to and what we need to do to get things set up. Okay. No questions from the hub? Does anyone have any questions about our camps or our Teams program that we're going to be launching? We've been very busy lately trying to get everything set up for summer to have some really fun summer stuff. Okay. I will stop here for now. Like I said, I've had pneumonia, so I don't want to push my lungs too far. We'll cut it off here for today, but next week we'll have another podcast. We're going to be talking about how to make sure your child is ready for kindergarten, language ready for kindergarten. So we'll be talking about those younger children, but we do have kindergarten included in our caregiver catch-up camp. Language catch-up camp. There you go. So you guys can pop over there and learn more information about how we're going to support you this summer to get your child ready for kindergarten. But we'll also have a podcast next week on that same topic as well. And if you do have any questions or would like to know more about our camps or our Teams program or just a membership for yourself, head on over to hub.speechandlanguagekids.com. I'm in there all the time except for when I have pneumonia, and I will be answering questions. My team's in there answering questions, so just let us know what you need and we will help you out. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week on the Speech and Language Kids podcast.